Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to MYVIRGINKITCHEN.com. Tonight we are going to India. And you know what I mean by India, something like this. Bing! Okay, and things like this. And also Indian dance music like this. Okay, so what we're going to do is, in Sainsbury's I've got this really cool recipe to make a curry for a fiver. I've twisted it about a little bit. I've taken some ingredients out. You need loads of stuff. Well, you don't need stuff at all actually. You just butternut squash, which is this huge thing here. Now, I'm not going to make any jokes about that. They're quite self-explanatory. But I have got to say this is the first time I've ever handled a squash. So apparently you've got to peel it, and there's a core in the middle, and we've got to cut chunks out of it. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. It's quite intimidating compared to the rest of the ingredients. Actually, just kind of stand out. I need an onion. Tin of kidney beans that you're going to drain, some rice, some broccoli. The recipe there says use cauliflower, but I'm going to use broccoli because I like broccoli. Some Tikka Masala sauce. So if you're going to be making a korma, which is like the soft man's curry, get a korma sauce, or depending on your strength level, go up higher and higher. Some coriander, which we're going to cut up and chop and mix in with the rice and make a funky sort of ricey texture. I'm going to put some chicken on with it, so it's going to be a chicken tikka masala, which is like that ABBA song, or tikka tikka. Anyway, you need some naan breads as well. Well, you don't need some, but everyone, whenever you have a curry, you've got to have naan breads and poppadoms. So I've gone halfway. I've got the naan breads, the poppadoms, and I've got packets of crisps in the cupboard, so we'll go with that. That's pretty much it, really. The rice I've got actually takes about half an hour to make, so I'm going to put that on first. So we're going to heat up the water, and we'll get going. Okie doke, one thing I forgot to mention was you need a garlic clove as well, so finely chop that. Before you put your rice on, this is, by the way, you got to finely chop the garlic clove, and I've just finely chopped my onions. I'm getting a bit emotional as normal with it. And then we've got to deal with this squash thing, so I'm just going to cut up the garlic, and then we'll see how we get on with this squash, so let's go. Okay, so grab your squash, take off your tag. You can leave that on for optional flavour, I guess. I've noticed it's got like a bit of a nipple on it as well. See that? And also a bum. I don't know. Maybe that's part of where the core is that we're going to be doing. So anyway, get your peeler and go down it like this. See that? You've got the colour. So we'll do that all the way around, and let's see how we get on. Okay, so I've finished doing that all the way around. Just looks like a big clumpy orange vegetable. It's not very slippy actually either. Almost a microphone as well, maybe. But I've left the bum area is actually quite hard to do. And then I've left a stump on the end as well. So let's start cutting it up into chunks till you get down to the core and leave that and see how we get on. Alright, so I've just cut off the bum and the top actually, so almost like I've got a bra on or something like that. So that's going to go to one side in the bin, and I'm left with that. So you can see there is a bit of a core in there, like that. So I'm going to start on the edge and work my way in until I think I've got enough. So we'll see how we get on. Right, so you can see there I've cut the top bit off, and the seeds apparently, I've just googled it, are all in the bottom bit here. So this top bit, the smaller stem bit, I've just cut that up into little chunks like that, and I'm going to cut it up again, so do that. Right, I just want to show you, I've got enough chunks for my Becky and I anyway, just out of that little stem bit, but so my inquisitiveness got the best of me, so I just cut it down the middle, and if you open it up, it almost looks like an alien or something like that. So I'd imagine you scoop these bits out and then cut up what you got left. Anyhow, this bit will be fine, so do what you want with the rest of that, you can throw it away. And yeah, we'll carry on and get the rice on now. Okay then, all my vegetables are done. I've cut up my broccoli a little bit. I've got the squash, got the garlic, and got the onions. I've also cut up my chicken, so that's going to go in a pan of oil any minute now. Your kidney beans and the tikka masala sauce is going to stay where it is for the minute. And we'll cut up the coriander shortly for the rice as well. So the first thing is just get your chicken and plonk it in the pan, and we're going to cook it until it's brown and funky all round, and then we'll start to chuck the vegetables in with it as well. Okay then, so the chicken's looking good, it's all cooking away still. So what we're going to do now is chuck our vegetables in. So get the garlic, chuck that in, and the onions, and the squash as well, and the broccoli. So it's all in there like that. Give it a good stir around, and give it up to about sort of 10 minutes till the onions are all brown as well, and it all starts to nice and cook. You can see the rice is bubbling away there as well, so it's all going good. Okie doke then, that's all softened up now, looking good. So what you do, you grab your Tikka Masala jar, and pour all the sauce in there like that. And then half fill it with water, bear me a minute. So half fill the jar like that with water, pour that in. And then get your kidney beans, chuck that in. Stir it round. Oh, and turn your tap off like this. That's how you turn a tap off. Right. So give that a good stir around together. Wow. Looking good, looking good. And it smells like an Indian temple like in here, so they're really good. Yes, the rice is all cooking away again, and there we go. Grab a lid like this, and shove it on there. And it's going to simmer for 20 minutes, and then the rice should be done then, all come together. In the meantime, just about 2 minutes before the end, I'm going to grab my naan breads, pop them in the toaster, and then it will be done. So that's it. Right, I'm going to get my coriander ready now. What I've done is got my mini chopper out. I know I'm cheating, but my arms are hurting. Just going to plonk that in there like that. I've left a couple of ones there just to decorate and put on the rice once it's done. So anyway, shove that in there. Lock that in place. There we go, it's most of it done. Got a bit of a renegade leaf there anyway, but as you can see, it's all finely chopped. So we're going to stir that in with the rice once it's done. So yeah, looking good. I'm going to get that leaf as well. A couple of minutes left to go now, so just give you a little update where we are. Obviously we've got the little coriander there all shredded up. The little bits left for the dressing. I've got my naan breads out, might as well plonk them in the toaster now. I'm not going to press the action button yet, but we'll get there. This is simmering away good. It smells really good actually, so there we go. It's a little crazy in there. And the rice is nearly absorbed, so once the rice is done, we're going to grab that stuff and mix it all in together. So we're really nearly there now. Okay, then, so the rice is all done. I've drained it off, and I had to put it in a sieve like that, and then boil a kettle, and then run it through it again. I don't know, I think it cleans all the muck out of it. Anyway, get your coriander and chuck it all in there like that, and stir it round. Right, so I just got my rice out, and I put the coriander leaves on it like this. There you go, bit of decoration. I've got my naan breads, I burnt one of them a little bit. There we go, a bit more crunchier. Taken the curry off the heat. It smells really good actually. So I'm just going to plonk it on the side. There you go, not really sure how to do it artistically, but there we go. And that is basically the curry all done. So I'm not going to eat it in front of you now, I'm going to let it cool down. As you can see, that's piping hot. But have a go yourself, see how you get on. One other thing is that obviously you get your bum and your nipple left over from your thing, so you can you can play funky games with that. But easy as that. See you next time.